Hello everyone, kingbullet here with some more Wolfenstein 2, Part 4. So last time we finished off clearing out Eva's hammer of some stowaways. Boy, these people are a mess, aren't they? Ooh, pictures. I say that and I'm almost fairly certain this is my wife's room. Yeah, this has to be my wife's room. She's a mess. Hey, Bombate.
Okay, Max.
Oh, you got a nice little
It's
piggy.
time. Max house. Hey, Max. Why you look so glum?
Oh, what's this?
I know you like
Star
Wolfenstein.
card.
This is the
Peter Gully. I missed a lot of star cards apparently. I didn't
cookies
even know
there,
those were a
so
thing.
humans can eat.
Max sure likes his crayons.
And we have brought
Max's happy birthday card.
of
Oh, this is
course.
Max's
We
room.
also
He's
have cookies.
he's got a caved in skull, so that's cute. Okay, I gotta go all the way down there. I'm going the wrong way.
Okay, Max. Okay. For now, think you will not cook.
Wait,
Wipe that sad look off your face.
where am I going?
Happiness is
Oh,
a
over
choice,
there.
Max.
Here you are. Oh, hey, I got a whole bunch of inspects. Caroline's note: Manhattan, a radioactive wasteland, perhaps, but the information Juno discovered in Paris says Nazis have suffered losses in the area which can only be explained by the presence of a resistance group. Where? Written in Set's handwriting must be somewhere higher up to avoid the radiation on ground level. We'll investigate. New Orleans, the name Horton comes up frequently in the Nazi intel from Paris. We know is a ghetto where the Nazis placed American dissidents and other unwanted elements of their society. Juno's resistance friend from Paris, Dmitri, he had a relative who may be part of the no resistance. Appalachian Mountains, there is not much known about this. Nazis have captured several possible resistance members in the area, but have not found anything. If there are groups there, they may be dormant for now. If we manage to start a revolution in America, maybe they will wake up and join us. This is what I have. More details are in the information Juna gave me, of course. Come and see me if you want to know more. So, there's a lot of resistances. Oh, more. Jeez. Seth's diary. April 5th. What a lovely day. People have been asking me all kinds of questions about that. Dot Yakud. And then try to understand. I see this, but it's a challenge for them. I must speak like a child to them. Leave out the complex, historic stuff. The dot. That. Yakud. Ugh. Hiccups. Why? Is an ancient mystical organization. We existed before the major religions of the world. We think hard, do math, and build things to contact God. That sort of thing. I was sworn in as a boy chick. I too had a difficult time truly understanding the that we could. Do we? No, we do not want to control the world. No, we do not want to destroy the planet with superior technology. Yes, that we could is open to anyone with a curious mind who wants to reach God, but didn't you make clocks, Mr. Setroth? No, yes, sometimes. Watchmaker was my cover long ago, before the war. Well, maybe they will understand it all eventually. Now sleep beckons me, I must admit. Could you figure out an easier name than that? He could. Alright. Ah, so much stuff to read. Professor Schilling. Following the catastrophic failure of those so-called crocoduck experiments with genetically generated animal hybrids, a more crude approach was decided upon. Here I will detail the latest experiment for you. Subject A's head was removed carefully and placed in the vat containing the preservation liquid developed by a research team in Paris. Subject B's body was then taken out of its vat, which also had been preserved in the same liquid, and prepared for conjoining. Subject A's head was subsequently attached to Subject B's neck. While there was movement, this seemed to be mostly reflex reflexatory, and there was unfortunately no signs of consciousness from Subject A. The experiment was aborted, and it was determined that more research was needed, specifically more Daikud parchments were needed to fill in the missing pieces of the puzzle. The note in bloodstained and incomplete, and written in the margins with Seth's handwriting must be the Draconian theory. We'll investigate. He's trying to resurrect the dead? Oh, I got a map. Seth, I don't think I trust you anymore. Hi, Sigrun. Did you lay back on that chocolate a little? Okay. The Starmer Caroline wears is, I must say, beyond fascinating. Such details, such craftsmanship, almost flawless in execution. A truly fantastic example of that Ikud engineering. I can't even stop looking at it whenever I'm around Caroline. Well, created maybe around the 18th century. Very difficult to pinpoint exact date. I did hear about this when I was a little boy chick from stories told by the elders. Even a klutz could wear this and become the greatest athlete in the world. The engineers hid encrypted messages inside the lining of the suit, which I have been trying to decipher, but I have bupkis so far. Anyways, we'll return to it one day if I have the time. Okay. And anything else from the Daikud?
This is a good home for us, Caroline. You always made the right call.
Let's head upstairs. Okay, I think it's pretty safe to say. Oh, hi there.
Hello, Captain Blaskowitz.
Hi. I think it's pretty safe to say I've
Good days
found
and bad days, I read.
everything. All the collectible stuff. Okay.
Hello.
Oh. Star card. Star card. I saw it.
You look
There it is.
Captain Blaskowitz. Don't lose.
Isabel Williams. Oh. Osmercer and Eva's hammer. So there's multiple star cards and Eva's hammer. I got you.
My teeth would grind.
Okay, let's go see Seth. Enough of this collectible crap.
No! What the hell is that thing?
This is not the thing, Simpson. This is not the thing. This is the body of a squirrel monkey and the head of my beloved Siamese kid. Shoshana, look at you. She's not gonna do anything to you. He's a good man. You see, I found Shoshana hunting for rats in the reactor room when we captured the U-boat. A few months later, she was dying of bowel cancer when I stumbled upon this practically brain-dead monkey chewing on a blasting cap. And please do me a favor, Mr. Blaskowitz, lower your axe. You're making me nervous. This is not only my favorite animal. This is most probably my most significant scientific achievement. Yes, you are significant. You're hungry? Here's a fish cake. You see, in order to do a cross-species head transplant, you need to A, bridge the spinal column. She's okay. B, harmonize otherwise totally recalcitrant biological system, respiratory and circulatory.
Okay, I get it. Spare me the science mumbo jumbo.
What am I doing? I'm like an old kachka. You had such a long day, and I'm sorry. Let's see. You want something for to sleep, Ingela?
No, I just need to keep busy.
Distractions, no, I understand. We all grieve in different ways, but I have a perfect distraction for you, Ingela. Look, a few days ago, Anya asked me to make a shooting range for the fighters on board. It's almost finished, but I was experimenting with an old German drone for target practice when suddenly this verkackte machine went Adolf Hitler on me, started running Michigan in there. So, I had to lock it inside. Do you mind going in there and destroying the drone? And, feel free to try my shooting range. Tell me how you like it. No, just come back, give me your thoughts when you're done. Okay?
Okay, I'll have a look.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, so I gotta neutralize a drone, really? Where is this drone? Down here. Oh, probably down the shooting range. Oh, hi, Ammo Depot. It's kind of cute in its own creepy way. Where'd you go, Shoshone thingy? Oh, hi. I have a feeling that's where I needed to go. Let's go. Let's just jump in. I did not mean to throw that.
Gonna make me chase you, ain't you?
Yeah, you know it. Ooh, upgrade kit. Press select to upgrade a weapon. Really? I can upgrade a weapon? Well, this is... Ooh, marksman scope, armor piercing, jungle magazine. Fire single shot instead of fully automatic. See, that's a problem. I'm gonna go with the armor piercing rounds, I think. There we go. Maxed out. Okay. That's cool. I didn't know you could upgrade your guns in this. Locked. Oh, gee, thanks. Glad you're here to tell me this stuff.
Seth's gotta be more careful with his experiments.
Yeah, he could blow up the whole ship or something. I mean, that was oddly very easy. Wow, my armor is actually maxed out for once. This is a all-time first. Oh. This must be the shooting range. This gotta be the shooting range. I apparently was supposed to, you know, start a timer or something, but, oh. Yeah, probably right there. Let's try it. Okay, let's just go down. Wait, what? What? Why did that not work? What am I doing wrong? This is oddly very easy. I mean, all you gotta do is just fire in a straight line. I don't think I missed a single one. And hitting them multiple times doesn't do anything. 450. Okay, now that I just used up like every piece of ammo. I think there was ammo up here, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure. Ah, hi! How you doing? Axe. Where'd you put my ammo? It was just sitting right there. Oh, there it is. There we go, maxed out.
Captain?
Okay, sets lab.
You're back, Shimshon. How was my shooting range?
It was pretty crap.
Well done.
I got fat thumbs.
Fresh apple, you.
Herr Blaskovich, your lady Anya, she was here looking for you.
Oh, yes. Anya found Caroline's notes about the American resistance cell in New York City. Look for her in Caroline's room.
I have a feeling this is going to be a really slow episode. Wyatt, BJ, Anya. Over here, I guess.
Music. You want my tent to explode?
How? Aww, she's crying. I'll come comfort you in a second. Let me search around. Oh. X to inspect. Caroline's journal. After BJ killed General Strauss and freed the prisoners, it crippled the Nazi research division. Slowed the Nazis' advancements in tech research. If he wakes up, I will keep reminding him that we are forever in gratitude to him. The Nazis are demoralized, humiliated, but it's not enough. More is needed. The Paris mission was a success. In some ways, it was the first step towards building the momentum we need to take on the Nazis globally. I just wish I could find a way to help Juna. The Osmercer has come awfully close to the last couple of days. Worrying. Must speak to Seth about this, Caroline. What's this? Juna's postcard. Caroline, woke up by some noise in the catacombs. You speak in your sleep, did you know? Could not understand, but it sounded funny. Putting this card I found in your suit, hoping you will not discover it until much later. Just wanted to say thank you for everything. No matter what happens, they can't stop us. Juna. The postcard has no postal stamps on it. Paris. Hi, sweetie. I don't know why I had to be on this side to talk to you.
Oh, William. I can still smell her in here.
You're a creep.
I found Caroline's notes on the American resistance cell in New York City. I know their exact location. Go talk to Wyatt for me. I asked him to do something, and he wouldn't come out of his room. We have to gather everyone to get ready for our next move. We've almost arrived in New York City.
Yeah, this is gonna be a boring episode, I think. Just prepping for the.
How am I gonna tell her I'll be joining you, Caroline? Make her watch as I fade away. Maybe she already knows. Keeps pretending.
Gosh darn it to heck! What's up, Cap?
I reviewed Caroline's notes. The New York City resistance group is concealed at the top of the state building. It said?
Yes.
I assume the high altitude means the radiation is at tolerable levels?
Yes.
However, we can't simply fly in there in our Nazi helicopters because we're gonna be shot down.
Can we reestablish contact? Let them know that we're coming?
I've looked, but I couldn't find any means of contacting them in Caroline's notes.
Well, we'll have to approach from ground level. Introduce ourselves face to face.
Ground level, I mean, the whole city is saturated by fallout from the Nazi atom bomb. Lethal levels of radiation if we go there without protective wear.
Well, this armor will protect from all radiation.
Guess you're going this one alone, Cap.
What else is new?
Mbate, can you give him a ride?
Easy. Sure, boss.
Can I help? 5 degrees port, and then continue straight forward.
You got it, Blondie. Hey, big friend. You better watch out for the crocodiles.
Crocodiles?
It's not New York underground crawling with crocodiles.
But no, I'm from Texas.
Well, I didn't necessarily mean to end the mission there. I wanted to kind of explore around the ship some more.
Men, women, children. I'm screaming no more, but I can still hear you.
So this next mission is gonna probably be really creepy, but I am gonna leave it here. I know this mission was not really interesting, and that this episode was more of a build-up, but I hope it was a decent build-up for you guys, because now we're heading to New York and probably getting into the real meat and potatoes of the game now. Before it was mainly like tutorial stuff and getting like the pre-climax part of the game. Now we're starting to get the resistance together to strike back at the Nazis. Burps, stop, please. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smack that like button with your Warhammers. And as always, share this around with your friends. Help these King's forces grow. You guys know what we're going for. We're trying to make a positive difference. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see all of you in the next battle.